introduced legislation, the Environmental Justice Mapping and Data Collection Act. And the reason I've done that with Congresswoman Cori Bush is to make sure that we actually measure the pollution, measure the environmental damage, because if you can't measure something, you can't plan to deal with it. So what do you think about that kind of legislation and those kind of tools being given to you so that that kind of mapping can be done all across the country, and as a result, remedial actions can be taken in a much more wise and targeted way, but also knowing that it's disproportionately in Black and brown communities all across the country?
Thank you for that, and thank you for your leadership on that. I believe that the more data that we have, the more modeling that we have, the more tools that we have that paint these pictures, the easier it is for us to make the case. We know that there are disproportionate impacts to many of our communities, and so the more data we have, the greater ability we have to rectify those problems. I also believe that tools like that, and we've seen this in North Carolina, when you put tools like this in the hands of our economic developers and our locally elected officials, number one, they will take action or help support state agencies take action. But number two, as they do their long-term planning to recruit new industries, they have a better sense of what the cumulative impact could be to these communities based on the decisions that they're making. And so I believe it gives business also a clearer understanding of how to plan for economic development projects as well.